Along a slow-moving river surrounded by green grass and tall reeds lived a family of grass ducks. The water flowed gently, carrying sunlight on its surface and hiding small fish beneath. For the duck family, this river was not only a home, but also a place of learning, survival, and togetherness. The mother duck led the family with quiet confidence. Her feathers were light brown with soft patterns that blended perfectly with the riverbank grass. She knew where the water was shallow and where fish often gathered. Every morning, she guided her family to the calm parts of the river. Where food was plentiful and danger was low, the father duck swam slightly behind. Strong and watchful, his eyes were always moving, checking the sky and the river banks. While the mother taught the ducklings how to find food, he protected them from unseen threats. Together, they moved like one body, calm and steady. Trailing behind them was a lively group of ducklings. Their yellow-brown feathers were fluffy, and their small feet paddled quickly to keep up. They followed their parents closely, chirping softly and bumping into one another as they swam. To them, the river was full of excitement, ripples, shadows, and tiny movements under the water. Every morning, the river greeted the family with cool air and soft light. Mist rose gently above the surface, and birds sang from nearby trees. The ducks glided quietly, leaving smooth lines behind them. When the mother duck stopped, the ducklings stopped too, watching carefully. Fishing time was their favorite lesson. The mother duck showed the ducklings how to lower their heads and search beneath the water. She dipped her beak gracefully, catching small fish and insects with ease. The ducklings tried to copy her. At first, they swallowed water and popped back up quickly, surprised and confused. But they did not give up. The father duck encouraged them by swimming nearby, showing them where the water moved gently. Slowly, the ducklings learned to focus. They dipped their heads again and again. Soon, one duckling caught a tiny fish. It lifted its head proudly, chirping loudly. The others followed, their excitement filling the river with happy sounds. As the sun climbed higher, the river became more alive. Fish darted between stones, insects danced above the water, and frogs leapt from the riverbank. The ducklings chased floating leaves and splashed playfully, sometimes forgetting they were supposed to be fishing. The parents allowed this joy, knowing play helped the young grow strong and confident. Not every moment on the river was peaceful. One afternoon, a sudden shadow crossed the water. Instantly, the mother duck gave a warning call. The ducklings froze, pressing close together. Some quickly hid near the reeds, while others stayed close to their parents. The father duck moved forward, alert and ready. After a tense moment, the shadow passed and calm returned. The ducklings learned the importance of listening and staying together. During the hottest hours of the day, the family rested near the riverbank. The ducklings climbed onto warm stones, tucking their heads under their wings. The parents floated nearby, half awake, half alert. The sound of flowing water created a peaceful rhythm, gently rocking everyone into rest. As days passed, the ducklings grew stronger and smarter. Their movements became smoother, and their fishing skills improved. They learned how to move with the river instead of fighting it, letting the current guide them toward food. The mother duck taught them which areas were safe and which waters were too deep or fast. After rain, the river changed. The water flowed faster, carrying leaves and branches downstream. The family stayed close to the bank, fishing carefully in calmer spots. The ducklings stayed near their parents, trusting their guidance even when the river felt unfamiliar. Evenings were the most beautiful time. The sky turned orange and pink, and the river reflected the colors like a painting. The duck family swam slowly, satisfied after a long day. The ducklings stayed close, tired but happy, their bellies full. At night, the family rested among tall grass near the river. The ducklings cuddled together, warm and safe. The parents stood guard, listening to the quiet sounds of night, the splash of fish, the whisper of wind, and the gentle flow of water, Weeks passed, and the ducklings were no longer small. Their fluffy feathers changed, and their confidence grew. They could fish on their own, but they still stayed close to their family. The river had taught them patience, awareness, and teamwork. Under the open sky and beside the flowing river, the grass duck family continued their life. In every ripple, every dive, and every shared meal, they showed that survival was not only about strength but about learning together, protecting one another, and moving forward as one family.